coming into it. I believe the first volume of Dead Lucky just came out. What's going on, and welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series of Weeds Hot Comics. And before we get started, if you're new and like to support the channel, you can do so by hitting that like button, clicking that subscribe button, and sharing. And with that, I've got my most recent order from Midtown Comics. So this would be pretty much everything I ordered within the month of March, because how I tend to do it through Midtown is I wait till a comic book or trade paperback comes out that I want. I go ahead, set it aside in the cart, and at the very end of the month, I check out, so that by the time the next month rolls around and I get this package, well then, I've built the cart back up again. So let's go ahead, get this bad boy open. I always want to be careful, because one thing I don't want to do is cut into any of the product. But Midtown packages pretty decently, so I never really have to worry about it too much. Alright. So, ooh. There we go. Some bubble wrap. I got the bubble wrap. Midtown definitely packages a lot of bubble wrap. Like, I mean, I will say, if you just look, like, the packaging is really well done. Nice and tight. That's the way I like my comic books to come. Alrighty. It looks like this ripped a little in transit, but as long as the comic books and everything are okay, I'm okay. Get all this out. There we go. So, yeah, you already saw the first thing is I needed more backing boards for my comic books, because I haven't completely filed all of my comic books from last month because I ran out of boards. So, yeah, gonna have to do that, and also replace some other ones that are kind of old. But yeah, it's current size 100. Gotta love the backing boards. Keep your comics nice and stiff. All right, and oh, there we go. Package some things around. Let's go ahead and get these organized a little bit. So like last time, it's a little bit of individual comics, some singles, and then some trades. Let's go here. Here we go. Yep. And do that. Yep. Boom. All right, so first up, we've got The Flash, issue 793. And we got this nice variant cover of Reverse Flash punching Wally. So, yeah, that's nice. Oh, and of course, Godspeed in the back fighting Wallace, aka now Ace, because, you know, there's two Wallies. Oh, and then in the very back, Jay fighting his Reverse Flash, aka the Arrival. And next up, we've got The Flash issue 794 with the, I guess you could call it Wally doing like a Power Rangers or what is it, Dragon Ball Z Ginyu Force kind of pose. I think is really fun. Yeah, it's pretty dope. And he's fast enough to get those speed mirages going. All right, and then we got The Flash issue 795. This was the cover that I chose, and I really like this cover. I think it's a really good cover. You know, nice close-up shot of good old Wally West. And next we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, issue number 3. And this is actually the back of the comic. For the covers, I've been getting the helmet covers, because I really like the helmet covers when it comes to collecting Power Ranger books as well, because, you know, I think they look really neat. I think they look cool. No matter how many times they, you know, do these kinds of covers with like the other Power Ranger books. I think even back with the first, Power Rangers TMNT crossover, they did these too, I believe. didn't get them, though. I think I just got the standard coverage then, because that's all they were able to get. But what I really like about this particular issue, and you can go check out my review for it too, so little spoiler if you haven't read this yet but want to, but this is the issue where the Power Rangers actually turn into mutant versions of their Rangers, because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles helped the Rangers kind of gain access to their powers again, sort of, because they had lost connection to the morphing grid. So, you know, Donatello put mutagen on the morphers, which, you know, helped the Power Rangers kind of access their powers, but in a mutant fashion. So next we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, issue number 4 out of 5. So I've almost got this one done. And again, just got that nice helmet cover. This time it's the Blue Ranger, aka Leonardo. So really happy to have this, and only one more issue to go. I'm really sad about that, because you know, Ryan Parrott, I mean, he did really good on the first one, but I think he, like, I think he definitely outdid himself on the second one for sure. Let's see, that completes the singles. So now we're gonna get into, now we're gonna get into the trade paperbacks. So quite a few. So we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Volume 12, because even though I've got the entire single series, single sets, single issues for this comic book series, I've been really getting into trade paperbacks lately, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I would like to go ahead and pick these up. So now I'm, you know, going back and doing so. But looks like there's a little damage on the corner there. It's not terrible. It's just a little bent, a little creased, but I can live with it. And then we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers volume number 13. So that's 13 out of 14. So I actually got volume 11 coming in the mail through Amazon. So after that comes in, then I just got to get one more, which I'll probably get with my next Midtown Comics order. And now we've got the trade paperback of Batman and the Flash, The Button. Again, this is one of those comics that I have every single issue of in the individuals, but I still want a trade paperback, especially because, like the Power Rangers, I've been going back and recollecting all of the trade paperbacks of the Joshua Williamson Flash run, which now I've got all of them. So this was the last one. You know, they got that Joshua Williamson with Tom King collaboration, which I really enjoy this story. I thought this was a really fun story, especially during the run. Looks like yep, it looks like this one also got the corner kind of bent, but not as bad as the Power Rangers. Judging from how the box looked, I'm guessing they just got dinged up in transit. That's the United States Postal Service for you. Can't always win. And here's one I actually haven't read before, and that is the Aquaman and the Flash Void Song. This one's, written by Colin Kelly, and was it art by Jackson Lansing? So I had heard about this book, and I guess it's supposed to be like Aquaman and the Flash team up, and maybe like a bit of a horror story. Not really sure, but either way, it sounds fun, you know. And it's just one more Flash book for my Flash collection, so definitely cannot wait to read that. I'll probably read that one next when I get time. And last but certainly not least, I covered, I think, the first 2 or 3 issues of this on my channel, but I hadn't gotten any singles of it, so now I wanted to get one, but rather the trade, which is Rogue Sun Volume 1 Cataclysm. So this was a story that, you know, again, those first few issues, they came out, and I was actually really enjoying them. This is part of the massive verse to go alongside Ryan Parrott's character, Radiant Black, also like Radiant Red, and there's also a few others that are coming into it. I believe the first volume of Dead Lucky just came out, which I will definitely get that one as well. And I believe the other one is Inferno Girl Red, of which I am also looking forward to getting that one as well. I believe that one is a different date, but I mean, the gist of this particular story is, you know, you have a kid who's kind of, you know, got a chip on his shoulder, bit of a troublemaker, bit of a bully, but then he finds out that the dad that he's estranged from was the superhero known as Rogue Sun, and the kid gets the powers. So there you go. And he's got to learn how to be a superhero and all that, and stop the bad guys, because there's evil plans afoot. And I stopped, right as I stopped reviewing it, just because, you know, I fell into school pretty hard, which a new semester has already started, so I'm also falling into that pretty hard. But, you know, when I can get time to read my comics, I definitely do so. On top of other things, like also I'm playing the Resident Evil 4 remake when I have time. That is also a very fun experience. And yeah, that completes my Midtown Comic Books monthly haul video. And have you read any of these comics? Do you like any of these comics? Are you going to check out any of these comics? Please tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.